Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. There is a new patch in this episode. They added the ability or they added the function of housing being more relevant. So instead of your citizens heading to the hearth to fulfill their needs for food and clothing and whatnot, they will head towards the housing. So it makes it more important to build housing closer to the destinations where they're going to be working, which is an interesting mechanic. They said they don't have it finalized, but it's something we can at least take a look at in this episode and kind of see how it goes. Now, you can move the houses, but it costs 5 wood, which isn't the end of the world. You usually have a decent amount by the time you're worried about restructuring, so that's not too much of a problem. Food is probably what we need the most right now, although artifacts are always welcome. I think we will start heading in the direction of these question marks. I don't think I want to go anywhere else. Yeah, that's relatively close. So we'll start there. I think maybe we'll start in the coral forest. We'll go with this because we always want beavers wherever possible. It's a little unfortunate I'm only getting 10 food because these two are already claimed, but that's really all we can do right now with the way our current setup is. All right, we are going to want stone, meat, vegetables, roots, and that should be good. Let's go ahead and embark and then take a look at our pros and cons. Okay, insects at the scavengers camp during drizzle. Resolve bonus if they have services, and faster movement with complex food. Lower fuel efficiency at hostility 2, and then people start dying every 15 seconds at hostility 5, so we definitely don't want to get that high. Um, so bonus resources are kind of randomized in the coral forest, and 5% bonus yields. Okay, per hostility level. So I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and place down what may no longer be our preferred layout once we figure out what exactly is going to go on with this new housing and how that impacts things. All right, can I build a path here? Can. Okay, so I need to build for sure a stonecutter's camp. And I want to say, yeah, scavenger camp can't do this. That's fine. Let's just build 2 woodcutters camps. Where are we going to go? There, over here, there's a very large amount of small glades to pop. So probably start with that. Should probably rotated this, but that's all right. We could fix that later. Let's start chopping some of this area out. That's going to be pretty big. Production wise, let's build our makeshift post. Crew workstation. We can build a rain collector, but I don't know if we're going to need it, so I'm going to hold off on that for now. Let's build some basic shelter just to get that up and running. 3 is fine. Trading post will need to be built somewhere over in this area. I guess I could pop it down here. That'll be fine. All right, let's see our buildings. Small farm, yes, thank you. May I have another? Lumber mill is awesome. And then I think we'll take the clothier over the weaver. Because I can make fabric, it's 1 star, but I cannot make coats, so I think I will take that for the time being and be pretty happy with that. Lumber mill will be useful. I'll pop that when I can. All right, are these both priority 1? They are. Let's unpause. Let's increase the speed to 3x. Get this stuff built. Okay. Let's put some of our beaver boys in here. Good thing we have humans too, so if we find fertile soil, our farms will be more efficient. And everybody knows how I love my farms. Okay, here we are. Leisure gives 10% chance of double yields. I'm going to take the plant fiber per minute. If anything, that's a tradable resource. Cornerstone wise, I think we'll get 6 harpies, although do I need an herbalist camp? Probably. How many harpies do I currently have? 3? Yeah, I think I'll get 6. I'd rather have the building and not need it than need the building and not have it. Scavenger camp and stonecutters camp we're already doing. Although, by doing this, I get harpies, which pushes us towards the other objective. They both give parts. So maybe I will go with this. Alright, and this is selling goods, give me people and biscuits. I like this better, because that gives me permanent bonuses. And you can never really go wrong with that. Is this... Yeah. What? I wonder why that one plant was missed. I'll put somebody in there for now. I would like to at least get all of these things back up and... Or, not back up and running, but up and running. So let's go ahead and put person in there that leaves 1 person to build things. We did pop into a glade, which has some coal, insects, and eggs, which is good for a scavenger's camp. So let's go ahead and put that down. I'm going to move this guy up here. I do have an order ready to complete. It is the Harpy Resolve one. I do want to wait for this to get to at least 1 before turning that in, if that's possible. Okay, there we are. We're at 1. Let's go ahead and deliver that. That gives us some harpies, puts us 1 away from the next order being completed. Okay, we got some roots. We got some more coal deposits. Definitely don't have enough housing. Traders being built. Let's take a look at our options here. So I'm gonna want ale, so I think I'm gonna go with this for the time being. Okay, we are making some building materials to start building the more advanced buildings. We don't... Oh, we do have some harpies available, I guess. So let's pop them in there. At least get some foraging going on. I do want to start chopping out this area here so I can expand this part of the base. So I'm going to move you up here. Move you. You can't fit here yet. So I will leave you here for now. And once we clear out some space, I will move again. All these little glades, I'm just going to open a bunch of them. We don't have enough people yet, I don't think, to break into like a danger glade at this point. We need to wait until we have at least some more people to start doing the like events in that area. And we're about to see a storm. I'm going to go ahead and not cut those for now. Let's just keep digging out of this area. Okay, we do have some buildings we could start putting down. I would like to probably start with the lumber mill. That would fit up here pretty well. Like right here. Or here. I guess we could put that down after we clear some of this spot out. I think I'll just slap it down here. It's pretty well. Let's look at our next perks. Okay, discovering glades gives me tools, parts, and amber, which I think is fair, because I will definitely be popping glades. This will guarantee me a tavern, which I really like, because we're going to need that anyway. No option for harpies, huh? That would have completed that agenda, which is a little unfortunate. Gain 1 artifact for every 2 danger glades. I mean, that's nice, but it's only going to give us like 1, maybe 2 artifacts by the time we're done with this map. Storm's duration. I don't really like any of these. I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to take reinforced axes. Faster cutting is more better. It's just objectively good. It's just a positive. Okay, let's pop a boy in here. We can turn off those for now. Let's disable planks over here. And we could just make planks till the cows come home. All right, we got more of the same, you know, insects and eggs. Seems to be a never-ending supply of them. A trader has arrived. Let's take a look at what our options are. So grain production, I think, will be nice in the longer term. Let's go for 20 amber, see if we can pull it off. Now he only wants like completed items. Now roots are not what we're getting for free. I don't want to give away all of my food, but we are getting more, anyway, at least. I will give away some of the planks. This is brutal. Let's do some meat. Okay. That gives us the 20 amber, which lets us get the +2 grain, which is going to be a real kick in the teeth if we don't end up getting any any actual farms built. Let's do packs of crops. Let's limit it to 4. And I think we're gonna want to do. We could just do some vegetables for now on that. All right, we cleared out a lot of this area here. Yeah, we could start cleaning up this direction over here. Probably pop into this glade here. Okay, I do want to get a brewery up and running. Put that right there. Let's extend this path up in this direction. Get that path going there. Oh yeah, we are chopping nice and fast. Orders are ready to complete. That packs of crops order is done. Let's go ahead and deliver that. And I think for the time being, we can just disable the packs of crops, take that person out of there. Gives us a new building. I kind of like the idea of having copper bars if we are going to be able to actually do anything with that. I'll leave it for the time being. I haven't actually seen any copper yet, but we probably will if we have coal. Stonecutter camp has no deposits nearby. Let's move it over here and get some of the get some of these roots pulled up. Yeah, I think we can at least pop this glade. I might actually disable chopping all that just to focus on getting in here. Okay, we are entered the glade. Some roots and some eggs. Should probably build a path here. At least that way we'll be a little quicker on delivery for this stuff. I am just slowly kind of working my way around the camp and trimming back some of the trees. I think it'll be fine to pop into a glade after the storm. We definitely need to build more housing. Scavenger camp says they have nothing nearby. We could go. I think this is fine. Get these eggs. All right, we need more people for sure. There's the harpy we need to complete that order. I don't even know if there are mushrooms, but I'll take that just in case because that's really good. We should be able to deliver this now. Oh, we have to wait for that to complete. Let's look and see if we can pick our next perks. We don't have lizards, so I'm not too worried about the jerky. I think I'll go with that option. So we're harvesting roots now. Danger Glade events. I think I'll probably go with this. Did we Okay, we did not... That would make me get the smelter, I think, because then we would have... Well, no. I don't know for sure yet on that one. Let's deliver that for the time being. So my line of thinking here is if we choose this option to open the caches, we need simple tools. In order to get those tools, we need to be able to make copper bars and crystal, the crystal stuff. I forget what it's called. I can do that if I get the smelter, but I need to make sure I can get copper ore first. And if I can't get copper ore, that's pointless and it's just wasting a building slot. I could also go with the other option, and I will definitely be able to solve 2 glade events, which will give me a villager and give me a building. But the building I don't really need. There's a small abandoned cache. That gives us 3 out of 4 glades. It does give us another building option. Just don't know if I want to take this or not. The crystallized dew is what I was talking about earlier. I guess I'll take it on the hopes that there's... Well, I'll wait till I pop into this big glade. That's going to be the telling thing for me. Okay. Do we have people we can pop into here? We do. I don't have any of this stuff yet. Don't want to do packs of crops. Can't really do pickled goods right now. We are struggling just a teensy bit at the moment. All right, let's move you down here. We'll focus on the chopping. We have a ton of planks. We are gonna do ale production. Can I get all the way to 30? Oh, 28. Let's get both of those. I don't even know if we're gonna be gathering herbs though. Well, I already have 10, so I guess I only need 18. We should be able to get pretty close to that. Okay. That should be fair. We'll go with that for now. I do want to get, that does give us the herbalist camp, which does us no good at the moment, but here I want coats because we are making cloth, so I definitely want the coats. I'm gonna scale back on the chopping here for a minute and just focus on this to break through that glade while we can. Or at least, hopefully. Alright, let's focus on... I don't really worry about the water skins at the moment. I just want to focus on making the... Is there a harpy I can pull out of somewhere else? Yes. You come out of here. Why would I not put harpies in here? They love making cloth stuff. That'll make them happier. Okay, here we go. Totem of Denial. Really unfortunate timing on that. I probably should have timed that better. Because that's going to decrease global resolve right as we're going into a storm. So I think we'll just wait on that till after the storm is over. We do have a big herb node, which is surprisingly nice for this herb camp and that herb bonus that I set up. So I made a good decision on accident. We'll put that there. I think we are going to need a storage over here. And then now I had to remember to be somewhat mindful of this totem's going to be in the way. That's fine. I had to be mindful of housing because that is relevant now. Okay. I think we're just gonna build in this general direction. And then this, we might actually take over this building as well. That was one of the options we could get from a, what you call it? From this like if we did this, we would get an artisan, but we can already get that, so. I think I'm leaning towards this then. Because this building does us no benefit because we can have one right there. So even if we don't get that, and then we just did get some simple tools, so from that other event or from that other order, so I think I will. I think I'm gonna go for this. That'll open one of those. I'm gonna choose smelter. And then Forger's Camp is going to be very useful to us. Because we have so many insect options here. So we're going to get one of those built. And this path will go directly here. Yes, I know the Totem of Denial is a threat. I will solve that as soon as I can. Alright. We have time. I think I want to convert it to give a global resolve bonus. But I'm going to wait till the storm is almost over before we start. Because working on it is going to... I guess it just blocks you from... It doesn't lower resolve, so that's fine. I could just work on that. I just can't build anything while this is going on. I don't really need any of this. So I think I'm just going to hold on it for a minute. I need more people. Alright, let's get more people in here. Humans are going to be really helpful to have. I do not want that. More node charges will help us last a little longer. Okay. What do I want here? Movement speed is a trade-off for packs of building materials. I can definitely do that. Berry baskets and roots. Oh. Oops. All right. Sorry, I was taking a sip out of my cup and I hit the microphone. I think I'll go with this. These bonuses are nice. Amber's good. And then I just don't know if I'm going to get this. don't know if I'm going to get ancient tablets or not, so I'm going to go with the packs of provisions, because that can pretty much be guaranteed. We could use clay for a little bit to make more bricks. I'm going to put another beaver in here. Let's get these roots harvested quicker. Now, you can't actually do anything at this point. Let's pop a couple humans in here and get these growths started. And I'm going to want to put some people into here, get these herbs gathered up as fast as possible. I chose to keep these resources, if anything, just to get the copper bars. I'm going to move the woodcutters camps down here for a second. I don't know why I turned it in that direction. And I think I want to just make sure I'm trimming out all of this area around the farm, because I think there's probably some hidden... Yeah, there's a hidden node under there that we have to chop out. Let's take a look at our building options. I mean, do we need luxury? We need services and complex food. Okay, so we should probably build some housing in this area. We have humans. And, well, this should really be a human here. So let's build some human housing in this general region. Now that the this housing thing is in effect. I'm going to tap into another glade here. Okay, we did miss out on that node, but that's all right. Okay, we got some global resolve bonus. I will take that. Scavenger's camp has nothing nearby. Let's rotate the camera back around. Okay, you need... There's a lot of eggs over here. I'm gonna pop this down here. And because there's a storage unit right here, I just want to get those gathered up sooner than later. We do need to start making building materials and packs of provisions. Let's see what our best recipes are for that. Looks like just the makeshift post here. Packs of provisions, I need 25, so let's limit that to like 26 in case it needs to make one more. Turn that on. And then, how many? 12 packs of building materials. Also makeshift post. Let's do 15 just to make sure we're producing enough. Let's put some beaver boys in there. It's using 12. Wow, that's kind of brutal. Or 11. Okay, we did tap into another glade and we found some more fertile soil, which will be nice for another farm. I'm going to move this guy over here just to make sure we get this all cleared out. I'm going to build what I can of the farm field here. Okay, we have our Sahilda. Let's take a look at what we can finagle over here. So plantation would build berries. which I don't think we need. Pottery would be useful for the alcohol, so would the flour. If we can get both of these, that would be good. We need 28 amber to do that. I don't see how that's gonna happen. I mean, if I trade all of our food away, maybe, but we need roots. I can't trade that off. It's gonna be pretty close. Can do it, although we are making some risky plays to make that happen. It's not a good decision. I probably shouldn't go that hard on it, but we do what we got to do. All right. I don't know if I want any of this. I don't really need any of it, aside from making people happier. I'm going to reroll. I will take this because I will need the flour. And the barrels are a good option as well. Provisioner. Let's pop you down here. I should put somebody in here. That leaves me with nobody to build, but that's all right. We'll get them in the next one. All right, let's move this camp over here. All right, that looks like the entire farm field. We're low on fuel, but that's all right. I need roots. Let's get these roots here. I really want to get the 35 roots without interrupting it too much. Let's look at our last orders. Looks like glades and danger events will give us pottery per minute, which is kind of nice. Although this will give us the simple tools we need, which will let us complete the other opening the caches. But I feel like we might be able to buy tools if we just had this. So let's go that route. We will accomplish this, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay, small farm. That encompasses everything. I think it is close enough to this storage unit. So let's just go ahead and connect that. I know there's like a root there. Once we harvest that, that'll go away. I need more humans than anything, so I'm gonna go with this option here. I'm gonna go with forest mitigation. That'll just help reduce the hostility a little bit, which I am a-okay with. All right, let's get this up and running. Let's get our humans in here so we can focus on continuing to expand our farmland. We do have an order complete. Let's deliver that. That gives us some parts, some clay. All right, how are we doing up here? Provisions. We need flour. We're getting crystallized dew, so I think we'll and that's just coming randomly from the forest, I believe. So we'll go ahead and build some barrels as well. This does give us a better packs of provisions recipe, so let's turn that off here and turn that on over here. Did we? Yeah, we finished. So we actually don't need... Well, we still need packs of crops, so let's refocus on that. We'll turn off packs of building materials. I'll put the human in here. Although, I'll probably need them for... Never mind. I will put a harpy in here, and then I'm going to put another human in here. We are going to be getting pottery per minute at some point. Plus, when we pop glades, we'll get pottery, so... And actually, you know what? I'm just going to turn that all off. We can get packs of crops over here. It's 1 star either way. So might as well use the people that are already being utilized over here. And I need... How many of them do I need? 20. 20 packs of crops. So let's go ahead and do that. How are we doing on this stuff here? I need some people in here. This needs to go to 25. And I think we can just leave this open for the time being. Let's look at our next building options. Okay, this would give me the ability to make tools. And... yeah. Okay. Although this would complete my complex food, which I need as well. But I don't know if I have all the stuff for it at this point. I don't want to over-focus on this idea of needing simple tools. It is something that is potentially useful to have. I only need 2 more tools for sure, though. So I think I'm gonna go with this. Because I might be able to just trade for those 2 more tools, and that'll complete our open caches, because I could just open this little one for 4 tools. Okay, we are moving along here. I'm gonna pop another glade while we can. I would also like to build some more housing. Human housing does seem to be taken care of. I guess I'll pop some housing down here because there are some beavers working in this general area. And I don't have harpy housing, but if I build enough beaver housing, that theoretically does free up the shelters for harpies. Something just got completed. I don't know what, but something. Oh, we popped into a glade. Okay. So, even more farmland. We do have some moss broccoli, some eggs. I think we'll just take the amber. Let's go ahead and investigate that. I do want to build a... We have enough parts, so I think I'm going to pop down another storage here. I'm just going to run a line down here. You can build another... We have a lot of farm fields. It's good. It's a good problem to have. Let's temporarily move these guys down here. We could start chopping some of this out, which is going to be a little light for the time being, but as far as making wood goes, until this is done. So I'm going to up the priority of getting the storage done as fast as possible. Packs of provisions are done. Let's go ahead and do that. That gives me some more people, which is, you know, good or bad depending on how you look at it. More people is more housing. Okay, so we still have the ability to make tools here if we go with this tool shop option. We get plant fiber for free. I'm not sure how useful berries are when we have other options, so... And I think we're actually growing berries, I think, on all these farms that we have. No, vegetables. We're growing vegetables. Oh, I think we can make pickled goods then. I'll at least check that box. Let's build a bakery over here. Alright, then I'm gonna build a tool shop. And we're gonna put that... I think we're gonna put it down here. Then we can build some housing units. Alright, so that is roots. These are all roots here. I'm gonna try to get them all within so I don't have to move that often. We are consuming roots somewhere, and I would like to stop doing that because I need it for this for this order. We are producing ale now, so that's at least getting that order going a little more. We tapped into this glade. You know, I think I might yeah. We seem to be running out of wood a lot. We're probably making way too many planks. So let's cap this at 100 maybe. And I think I'm gonna... I've never done this, but I think I'm gonna build another woodcutter's camp. If anything, just to do a little trimming up here and get this fire is going out. Okay. So here's the two tools we need. So let's just do that. All right. So that gets us that. And then grain production's nice. We don't really need plant fiber for anything, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, if we can get 9, I would like to increase that grain production even more. Don't need any more packs of provisions. Let's sell this berry back. A little bit of stone. I don't want to sell the stone. I might need that for bricks. Let's do fabric. All right, that's good enough. Yeah, we are using the plant fiber for fabric, which is good. So where are we currently consuming our roots? Are we just like eating them? I don't know where the roots are going. Do I not have the consumption thing? Right, I'm gonna have to figure out that root thing. We can choose that because it doesn't harm anything if we're not doing it. All right, we are done with packs of provisions, right? So I can turn that off. We don't need to... Well, I don't know. They might be useful for trading. So I guess let's go ahead. We're not doing anything else with the herbs at the moment. Although I think the herbs can be used over here. Yeah, they can. So I think I'll... I don't think I need the pottery. All right. I don't know where the roots are going. I'm sure I'm overlooking something, but I just don't see them being consumed anywhere at the moment. But something's using them because they are just gone. And they keep disappearing. Which is definitely not what I want. Okay, we have a couple hidden tiles here. Orders are ready to complete. Let's turn that in. That gives us the tavern. Tavern gives us... Tavern gives us happiness, global resolve, leisure. Leisure is something I think I needed to do. No, services. Well, phooey. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. We'll just send that to the Citadel. That'll complete another order. Let's pop a couple boys in here. Get some more wood. If I pop another glade, that will complete another event as well. So, another order. Okay, so that completed that caches event. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look at our options here. This would add skewers and a better recipe for pigment. Harpy House would be nice, though. We don't currently have any Harpy-specific housing. So I think I will put some of that down. We also do not have enough beaver housing, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that there. All right, let's get some people in the tavern here. Like increase global resolve. So things are definitely heading in the right direction at this point. We got beaver resolve up. Let's turn that in. Gives us our last building. This would give us 3-star skewer. And we don't have any way to make packs of luxury goods, but we don't need it. So I guess let's go with the grill. All right, biscuits and pie should satisfy the remaining need. And there we go. That actually came together a little faster than I anticipated, but we made everybody happy and didn't even have to finish some of those orders. We get 10 food, and let's go ahead and look at what the map looks like. Okay, so I think our next settlement will be up here, moving in this direction. So overall, that went pretty well. Let's take a look and see what upgrades we can get. And it looks like nothing, because everything's a minimum of 36 food, and we only have 32. That's all right. Well, we will look at that after the next one then. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.